Hi everyone, Ben here. I'm going to do a company profile on a stock that I do own shares in. It is a gold exploration company called Banyan Gold. Their flagship property is the AurMac deposit. It's located in Yukon, Canada, and they currently have a resource estimate of 7 million ounces of gold at 0.63 gram per ton. And the grade might be a little bit low, but the deposit does start at surface and it has a very low strip ratio. So those two things will help make up for the economics of a bit of a lower grade deposit. Also, a company called Victoria was mining a similar grade, I think just north of the AurMac deposit. Unfortunately, they had a heap leach failure that led the company into bankruptcy, but they were making money mining a similar grade deposit in a similar area. So, moving on here, there's great proximity to roads and power with this deposit, and a lot of that is due to that Victoria mine that was built. The topography is just sort of these, you see a picture here, gentle rolling hills, so very easy to get around. And also, it has year-round access because of that infrastructure and sort of gentle rolling hill topography. And there's also lots of expansion potential at the deposit. The CEO, Tara Christie, owns 4% of the outstanding shares, so that is a good amount. I like to see that. So the interests of the CEO and the shareholders is now aligned. And the company is very cheap right now. It's trading at just $12 per ounce of gold in the ground. And the company has done a good job growing this resource in a very difficult market. They've grown it from 900,000 ounces in 2020 to the current 7 million ounces, and they announced that resource estimate in 2024. So very strong resource growth in a tough market. And they are hitting some higher grade zones. Last year, they announced in hole 590, they hit 15.9 meters of 9.32 gram per ton gold from 65.7 meters. So high grade, shallow hit. And within that 15.9 meters, they hit 3.7 meters of 33.43 grams per ton gold. So there are some high grade zones within this deposit that the company is going to be trying to target with the 2025 drill programs. Here's just a graphic of the deposit. This is the power line deposit that contains 6.2 million ounces, and the airstrip deposit here, right beside it, contains the 800,000 ounces. And the company has good financial backing in this difficult market. They've been able to raise lots of money over the last few years, including over 14 million in the spring of 2025. So when other companies cannot move their projects forward, they can't get the financing. And I think it does speak volumes about the strength of this project and the strength of the management of Banyan that the investors have the confidence to give that type of money to the company in a difficult market. And here's a side profile of the airstrip and power line project here, kind of highlighting some of the growth potential. So this is airstrip here. It's kind of down dipping, and power line is a bit of a flatter deposit. And this black line is the mineral resource shell. So in this slide, this is from the company's website, they're highlighting the expansion potential underneath airstrip and with these purple ellipses, and also down dip here with these purple ellipses of potential resource growth of the airstrip deposit. And this is where they hit the that hole I talked about, 590, the 15.9 meters of 9.32 grams per ton. That was underneath the airstrip deposit. So it could hit some higher grades underneath the deposit at depth. So the company is doing a 30,000 meter drilling program for this year. And the goals of the program are to extend some of those high grade hits from 2024, also resource expansion. And they're going to convert some of those inferred ounces to the indicated category for higher confidence. They also are going to release a PEA in Q4 of this year. So lots of news flow coming up. Excellent track record of this management team of moving this project along very efficiently and a very undervalued stock. So I do own shares again in the company. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.